Hello! Welcome back and welcome to a close-knit family. I'm Michael, and Sue is not here today. She is away camping at a wedding of a family friend of ours, and I have to work, so I'm staying here. Anyway, welcome to A Close-Knit Family. This is episode 24. We said last episode was 24, but realized it was actually episode 23 after editing it. So this is episode 24. It is a date that I can't remember. I'm back to recording on my phone. Here, let me quickly... Okay, that's not going to work. It is certainly a date in September, early September in the year 2018. We are a knitcast broadcasting from Armstrong in the North Okanagan region of British Columbia in Canada. How is it going? I have no notes today. I'm just winging it. So let's see how this goes. On the show today, I will be talking about foes. I'll be talking about whips. I'll bring something to the table, and I had to put this episode together quickly, so there isn't going to be an events from around the world. I had to kind of squeeze in the making of this, so I didn't really have time to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, and maybe I'll talk about some other general things. Who knows? It's live. Well, it's not live. It's live for me. It's not live for you. I can cut out any bit that I want to. Yeah, I can even cut that last thing I said out. You'll never know. So, yeah, let's get talking. You know, at our family friend's wedding, Uncle Cool Cam is there. So Mom told me she might try to record something with Cool Cam. So we'll maybe see that next episode, because I'm putting this together today. It's on Saturday. This is going up on Monday. She will be back tomorrow, but I won't have time to do this tomorrow. We won't have time to do this tomorrow. So I'm doing it today. But anyway, you might have a little possible teaser for next week, and this might come back to bite me in the butt. But who knows? We might have a small interview with Cool Cam and his wonderful stitch markers. Anyway, foes. This has been foes, and it's now time for whips. So, continuing still, my only whip is the Yarn Quest 2018 Mystery Knit-Along. So, if you are planning on doing that, and I highly recommend you do, there will be spoilers in the next section, so here is the timestamp for you to skip to, so that you can avoid any spoilers on Yarn Quest 2018. I should have opened my project bag before I started this, and otherwise there's going to be a little spoiler just right there, so that you can also scrub through the video and just see when that goes away to know when it's safe to come back. But otherwise, here come the spoilers. 3, 2, 1. So there we go. I've actually got a fair bit of progress on this week. I had a lot of time working at the radio station today, where I didn't actually really have to do anything except be there, and so I used that time to knit. And so I was here-ish, and yeah, I have some potions with a little steaming thing, this grabby friend, and some other decorative stuff. And of course, I'm knitting this in double knitting. So here is what the other side of that looks like. There you go. So, you know, same idea, but reverse colors. And yeah, this is, I mean, it's, you know, it's more of the same. It's double knit color work, which every time I say to someone, while I'm knitting this, oh yeah, I've been knitting since April. Their jaw just hits the floor, and I'm just like, what? Is double knitting supposed to be hard? It's just knitting and purling, and you happen to be using 2 yarns. This is really fun, actually. I'm still behind, and Mom keeps trying to tell me, you know what, Michael? You don't need to be caught up to everyone else. You just go at your own pace. Tanya Richter needs to kind of be playing to the highest denominator, something like that. And so yeah, I'm just kind of keeping that to heart and trying to keep my spirits up. Oh, I guess I could show the entire thing. So yeah, Dragon Friend. All of that is the first clue, and yeah, my Dragon Friend. And the other side. There we go. There's all of that good stuff. So yeah, I believe that will be all I say on Yarn Quest this day. Oh, hi, Jude. Hi. I don't know if you guys have met Jude yet. You should meet Jude. Hello, Jude. Come here. I know you're not happy about it, but... oh, hello. This is Jude. Jude is a very good cat. She's very soft. Mwah. There you go. Okay, and she wants to go outside. How badly do you want to go outside? That bad, eh? Well, you're not actually at the door, so I'm just gonna kind of... Really? I'm talking to my cat. I may edit this out later. Yeah, anyway. Continuing on with no notes and not knowing really anything to talk about. Alongs. We have still going 1 along. Yes, just the 1 along. We have our ongoing sock along. Really? Really? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she is not happy. Maybe she didn't want me to introduce you all to her. Oh, and she's walking out. Okay. So, our ongoing sock along. It is going until December 25th of 2018, Christmas Day. Basically, we have a thread going, and for every pair of adult socks that you complete, you can throw them in there as an entry, and you are entered to our final giveaway. And then, for every set of socks, tube, gloves, scarf that you donate to somebody in need, whether that's directly or indirectly, you will get another entry into our final draw. So we want you to put it in once for completing it, then again for donating. And at the end of it, the person who donates the most is an automatic winner of 1 prize. And then we'll do our draw for the other one. So get in there. Get in there and post your stuff. That's ongoing in our Ravelry group. I don't think I mentioned that. You can find the link to that in the description and also on the end card for the video. Otherwise, something to just keep in mind, keep in the back of your head, because we are getting surprisingly close to the end of the year here. We are having a temperature scarf, temperature garment, temperature blanket knit along for the year of 2019, starting on January 1st. The idea being that throughout the year, you'll have this scarf, garment, blanket thing, and you knit 1 row in for every day. You knit 1 row or 2 rows, depending on the style you're doing. I have ideas for what I'm gonna do, and you knit. You choose your color for that row based on the temperature of the day. It generally works best if you choose 1 for the high and 1 for the low. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I have some ideas for ways that I can mix it up. make it a little fun, a little more personal to me. But you'll just have to wait and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's what we got going and upcoming for alongs. The reason we mentioned the temperature scarf so early is or the temperature garment, is just because it requires so many different yarns and some planning on which yarns you can use for which temperatures and temperature ranges, yada, 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 yada. It's coming. Be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I have plans. Alrighty, so, gosh, yeah, it's gonna be a short one today. Normally it would be 20 or 30 minutes in by now, because talking about whips and stuff, but, I just don't have a whole lot to talk about. So, what Mike brings to the table this week? Well, when most people think of drawing games, they think of Pictionary. Pictionary is a very good game. Pictionary is very good. I like Pictionary. I have fun with Pictionary. But there's a different kind of Pictionary. Maybe you want to draw comics. Maybe you've always wanted to be a comic book writer. Well, let me tell you, I got the game for you. This is Mangaka, the Fast and Furious game of drawing comics. So what is mangaka? Well, first, what is a mangaka? Mangaka is the Japanese term for someone who writes manga, which is the Japanese format for serial visual novels. Has a very distinctive style. So in mangaka, you are playing as a mangaka, and you have your own personal interests, and you're drawing comics to fit your interests. But as the game goes on and you accrue more fame, the goal of this game is to become the most famous among you and your friends. As the game goes on, you start having to worry about market trends, and maybe these market trends clash with what your personal interests are. So you have to choose between: do I follow these market trends, or do I stick to myself, true to myself as a mangaka? And it is a hoot. You may hear the term drawing game and say, "Oh, I can't draw good." That's okay. What's more important in mangaka is the content of your stories, and you do have a chance to explain your drawings and explain yourself, so that you're not left totally high and dry with just not being able to draw very well. I love this game. Me and my friends have had an absolute hoot playing it. Alrighty, it is for ages 12 and up. Takes between 30 and 60 minutes to play. That's about right, yeah. And it's for between 1 and 8 players. Yeah! Mangaka. Very fun. Mangaka. There you go. Otherwise, I didn't really have the time to prepare any events from around the world. So that's actually probably going to be the end of this episode. Am I missing something? I should have taken notes. Well, it's the end of our episode already. Goodbye. So long. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell icon, because for some reason YouTube decided that if you subscribe to a channel, you don't actually want to see videos from that channel unless you have to put in more effort. So if you want to know every time we upload a video, I aim for Mondays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I've been pretty good on that. Hi, Jude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so what? Do you have something to share? Very interesting. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Follow us on Instagram, Close Knit Family Knitcast. Join our Ravelry group. I can't remember the link for that right now. If you need to contact us for anything else, send us an email at cnfpodcast@gmail.com. And I will keep an eye on that, and be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, You have anything to say, Jude? We have a lot to say, but you're not very happy about it. Alrighty. So, with all that being said, one thing I'm excited about and want to mention. We finally, so Mama's been mentioning that I've been getting her into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. And we actually finally have our first session for that scheduled to be Sunday, tomorrow, which will be yesterday when this episode goes up. And yeah, we're going to be starting Tomb of Annihilation is where I'm starting, Mum. I will be dungeon mastering that, and I hope it will go well. We'll have a report back on that maybe next week if we have time, if we think about it. Yeah. Anyway, keep your knitting close and your family closer. Bye.